Oh, hello, everybody. Oopsies. Okay. Hello, everybody. It is your girl Jay, and I'm here with my good pal, my best mate, Jas. Okay, Jas, how are you doing this lovely evening? You can do British. You can choose another accent though if you want to. This is a safe space. Oh my god, your British accent is like so posh. I think, I don't even know, is it posh? Get it out of here, cut it out. Hello everyone. So as you can see, the Sleepy Autos open a bit early this week. Well, my dad's having a birthday party, so I have a lot of setup, so I couldn't do it on Friday, so we have kind of adjusted, but you know, still I hope everyone's sipping. Thirsty Thursday, you remember that college staple? I hope everyone's sipping on a drink. Jas, what are you sipping on tonight? Oh wait, you're mute. Oh my god. Okay, so let's start over. You know what? I'm starting over because I can. I can.
I didn't even hear my British accent, so that's even better.
Y'all didn't get to hear Jas. Oh wait, hold on. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Sleepy Idol. My name is Jay, and I'm with my lovely host,
Jas.
Jas, could you give us a little update in terms of what you've been doing over the past couple of days since we have not seen you? Nothing. It can't be nothing.
You sound like Austin Powers. Oh, behave.
Nothing. Thank you guys for letting me know that Jas was muted. This is actually my first stream ever, so you know, I'm sorry if I mess up.
Do better.
I used to do that when I worked in like retail. Anytime I would like mess up big time and like the customer was looking at me like I was crazy, I'd be like, I'm sorry, it's my first day, and then I'd immediately get sympathy, even though it was probably my eighth month. But yeah,
that's
so
like the only like profession you could say that with.
That's true.
Like, customer facing. Like, I'm sorry, it's my first day. I don't know. I've been working here for 10 years. I have no idea.
Meanwhile, my boss is in the corner like, okay, girl. Sure.
As long as they're happy at the end of the day, whatever.
Hello, everyone in the chat. Hey, Andre. Hello, best mod, Leanne. Hello, Tiana. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. And hello, Daisy. Everyone, let us know what you're drinking on. As usual, we'll start with Jas. What are you sipping on this evening, Thirsty Thursday?
I have some wine, like a little bit of wine, and then water.
Very good. Drink and then hydrate. Drink and then hydrate. Something that I have not mastered yet. Quite yet. At my big age. That's true. Well, the thing is, I used to not get hangovers. So like all those rules, like make sure you have this, make sure you have food, make sure you have Pedialyte, make sure you have, I just would never do them and then I'd be fine. But now it's starting to catch up to me and I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do first? Like take 8 shots and then what? Like I don't pace myself at all.
I don't understand the Pedialyte thing. I don't think I've ever had Pedialyte.
It's supposed to restore your electrolytes and thus like not make you as tired after the fact, but honestly I drink it because it's tasty. But I think they're also on to the fact that people drink it because I saw like these, like, because Pedialyte's supposed to be like a kid's drink, but I saw like these like, you know, individual bottle size where it's like, yeah, like it's like, I'm like, okay, y'all know the tea. Yeah, exactly. It has like a reptile doing like a kickflip, you know, hey college students, drink up.
Hey dude.
Hey dude, stay in school, don't do drugs.
Oh god.
Let's see what the chat is drinking. Tion says, I'm drinking some spicy Sprite. Ooh, must be from McDonald's. That's what they be saying on the TL that McDonald's Sprite is spicy and it will take you to another dimension. You've never heard that?
For some reason, I feel like there is something in the back of my mind that I've heard this, but like, what does that even mean?
I don't know. It just means when you taste it, you're like, you seen a kombucha girl, Brittany Bronsky? She has that meme where she's like, like it's like that.
I've only seen that one where she drank the kombucha.
Well, I guess it's kind of like that too, but particularly it's like, mwah! Like it takes you to a different dimension.
For Sprite,
yeah,
I mean, Sprite is good, but like it all tastes the same, or it's watery.
Okay, well, she's not a Sprite connoisseur like us, Tion. So I get the spicy Sprite.
The only thing I used to drink for a while.
Ooh, let's do favorite sodas.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's it?
I like Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
And ginger ale.
Ooh, ginger ale is a staple. They have like this cranberry ginger ale. It's really good.
My grandma, when I was younger, she used to get like the regular ginger ale, and she used to get like, I don't know if it was cranberry, but it was pink. And it was like, what's that? Is it Schweppes?
Yeah, Schweppes.
Yeah. So she would get like two, like the big, what is the liter bottle or whatever? The big
1
bottle.
liter? Yeah.
Yeah, so she would get the green one and she would get the pink one. And it was like, both of them were really good. I don't know if it was raspberry or not, but that's what I grew up drinking for a while.
I'm trying to think. It probably was like cranberry or raspberry, I'm thinking. Let's see. We also have some water. H2O. Okay. Andre says, sipping on some fruit punch Minute Maid. Though my job gave me a couple free beers because I guess our soccer team might have a new beer partner. Okay. We love your soccer team's getting CFs. We love that. Hopefully they'll break you off something. Tian says, the order is take 8 shots, cry for 10 minutes, and then start over again. When you wake up not in your bed, then night will be spent. Well spent.
I don't know.
I'm too old. I can't. 2 White Claws take me out now, so that's what I'm working. Yeah, I'm not proud.
2 White Claws, I'm in a good mood.
Yeah,
I can keep drinking, but I think it's like the perfect amount.
Yeah, I think that's more yeah, it's like the perfect amount. When I go one more over though, I'm gone skis. Like that spicy pumpkin Ichabod Crane ass beer thing that I had 2. Tell me why I was like,
you had 2?
Yeah.
Wait, second one.
I drank both of them in your car. I think I finished the one when we were to the place.
I do not remember. I remember you taking the first one, and then that was it.
And I left them in your car, so.
Yeah, I saw the one in there, but that's why I thought you only drank one. I was like, okay, that's the one.
But yeah, that took me out. Also, hey Andy, welcome to the Big Blue House. Actually, kind of it is the Big Blue House. McDonald's Sprite. So everyone's saying it. See, McDonald's Sprite hits you like Drake in that one Sprite commercial he did. See, it's a thing.
I feel like I used to go to McDonald's a lot for like a nanosecond of my life. I feel like at this point, I got Sprite all the time. I felt like it was just sometimes maybe mine was just like not good because like sometimes the Sprite would just be like, you know, when they don't change the fizziness, I guess, and it's just flat. Yeah, that's what would happen.
Oh dang. Okay, so McDonald's, Jas is taking shots at you. She's saying that you have that flat ass Sprite.
I don't know. Maybe they're doing better. I don't know.
Maybe they improved their game. We don't know. Andre says favorite soft drinks include Sprite, Orange, Crush, and Pepsi. Now, are you one of those people that care about Coke and Pepsi, like the difference? Okay, me either.
I also don't drink either one that much.
Same. I think it's probably the worst tasting soda to me, but it's crazy because it's huge here. It's huge in America. Like
I have a friend that I think she's a Pepsi family, and like she was saying her mom only drinks Pepsi, and like they'll be upset if they go to a place and it's like they don't have Coca-Cola. I'm not they don't have Pepsi and it's
Mhm.
Coca-Cola, because it's like, you know how like apparently they're either Pepsi products or they're Coca-Cola products, which I
Mhm.
didn't know until she brought that up. I was like, Sierra Mist and Sprite taste the same to me. I am not a connoisseur, so I don't know. So I find it so interesting that her family is just, or her mom is like very adamant about that.
She puts her foot down.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Also, hey LD, what's up? So yes, I did want to start off this episode a bit different because we do have some, instead of K-pop news, I guess you should say, I would say 2014 YouTube news. I don't have any visuals, but y'all hear about Ned Flanders?
Heidi ho. Diddly, what is it? Diddly diddly.
Well, Ned Flanders from the Try Guys, he's in jail apparently. Like, what's the tea? Because
you gotta do the animation.
Oh,
You say that.
He's in jail. Wait, did I do it? Oh wait, I can't do it in studio mode. Hold on for a second. Ned Flanders
is in jail.
Is in jail. Period. So Jazz, do you want to tell this story? Because I feel like you said, I'm a fake fan because I haven't watched them since I was a freshman in college, but you actually watched the Try Guys, so you can give us the 422, at least like the general.
I feel like I missed like the last 3 weeks because that's all it took for people to be like, he's not in videos, when I would have just been like, Eugene doesn't show up in videos for like a month. And I feel like nobody says anything. No one's like, oh my gosh, Eugene's cheating or whatever. But apparently he disappeared from videos. And then people were like, oh wait, why are they cropping him out? And they realized that you could see like a sleeve in different scenes in different videos. Or like you could see that he was sitting like in the comedian. There was a comedy episode where they did stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
And you could see him sitting in the background in one scene. And they're like, why did he get cropped out? And then there was like a whole entire, I think it was a Reddit thread,
mm-hmm.
right? Where I think it was it the girl's fiance?
Yeah.
Or is it speculated? Well, it's or it is him or it's not. So one of the people that works for the Try Guys, she's called a food baby. They I think she's like a producer or something for them. I don't know what she really does, but she like and another girl, they eat the extra food that Keith doesn't eat during like his eat the menu episodes. And she was supposed to be getting married, and apparently her ex-fiance posted like a whole expose on Reddit, and it was just like proof that apparently when they were in New York together, Ned and the food baby girl Alex, they were caught making out on like in the club and doing all this stuff in the public. And he apparently her ex-fiance told Ned's wife, and then there's just like this whole thing, and people were like, oh my gosh, he's cheating. And then he got kicked out of the Try Guys. So now we are here.
So Try Guys are now actual Try 3 people. And for those of you guys who might not have been familiar with these people, particularly the reason why this was really shocking is because the Ned guy, he's known for like his whole thing since literally 2015 when he started like appearing in these BuzzFeed videos was that I love my wife, I'm obsessed with my wife is awesome, my wife's so cool. And so for him to then be the one that cheats on his wife was very, very shocking. And very, very, I saw a lot of people saying was like maybe he was overcompensating this whole time with the I love my wife stuff. So I mean,
I feel like probably was some truth in the beginning, but then I feel like that became his personality, so he had to keep it going. And this happened, so it makes it just was probably should have stopped that a while ago, but it was his, I feel like it was his special personality, which kind of sucks because that's not really a personality.
Yeah. Yikes.
I also think he was supposed to be like the smart one too, I guess.
Well, wasn't very smart for him to take him and his mistress.
All of it was all incorrect. His wife.
Exactly. Who are you, Ned Flanders? Who are you really? Oh God. Reddit says he is a perpetual line stepper apparently. Yeah, I saw that too. There was a lot of like
what?
He like was there was like a account from a year ago where somebody was like, yeah, like the Try Guys were at this club, me, my friend Rat, and Ned Flanders was trying to hit on my friend and he was drunk and sloppy, and then allegedly the woman in this story either asked Keith or Zach, somebody with glasses, if he always does that, and Keith was like, yeah, girl, we don't know what to do with him. So
there are so many videos people like of like them like taking scenes from older episodes where it's like it sounds like they're saying something shady about Ned. Like I think there was a lie detecting episode where Eugene was like strapped up to the lie detector and the guy was like, oh, do you think that Ned and his wife will get a divorce? And he was like, no. And then he's like, he's lying. And people are like, oh my gosh, we knew.
Oh my God, that's really scary. I saw the ones where they were taking like out of context clips of people being like, Ned is cheating, or like Ned is a flop or whatever. But I didn't see that. That's scary. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's out of the Try Guys now, but
also did you see that video where he's like, when he was in BuzzFeed, he was like saying like cheating's bad and blah blah blah. Did you see?
I saw that. I was like, dang, they really have a lot of dirt on you, Ned Flanders. He just needs to lay low for a while. He's probably filthy rich off of Try Guys.
Don't ever come back.
I mean, I don't know, because I feel like it sucks for his wife, because his wife did on-camera work too, and I feel like she also kind of has to have a low profile, because it seems like that was another thing. I saw an update and there was a picture, like a current day picture, I think it was either today or tomorrow, yesterday or something, tomorrow, dang, the future, but either today or yesterday, where they were like walking somewhere together and they seemed fine, I guess. So I guess she's going to stay with him. So I don't know what that means for, you know, what they want to do online in the future. Oh yeah, he did have an apology post where he was like, I need to focus on my
very odd, like him being like, I lost focus. It was like, on your wife that you live with your kids.
But this is the thing why I can't do that, because you were out and about with this girl, like y'all were like newlyweds yourselves, and then apparently there was like a picture from a while ago, so people are like, oh, they might have been cheating on each other for like into a year, like they might. So I'm just like, this man is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I just don't understand giving up. Yeah, he said it was a consensual workplace relationship, which I think it was his thing, like, because a lot of people are like, ooh, power dynamics, you know, he's her boss. Yeah. So I think he was just trying to be like, oh, I didn't force her or coerce her into this, but there's always going to be that power. I think that's why he got fired, and apparently she's not fired, because he was the boss in the HR situation, and she was... True.
She may not be fired, but like, she might not want to be there.
Yeah, that's awkward. Because everyone unfollowed her on Instagram, so I'm sure they're like going to be like, oh my God, like, she's coming. Hi, we're actually all out of seats at the table. Yeah, there's one next to the trash can though.
Oh no, there's one in the trash can.
Yeah.
Close the lid.
Mm-hmm. All right, bye-bye. Oh my God, like that kind of thing. So yeah. So Ned, I don't know, maybe your wife can get you some snacks while in jail. It's like, he's not in jail and she's still with him, so I don't even know what I'm saying. But
you never know, they could just be trying. She's just, you know, you gotta try, I feel like,
especially with the two kids, it's very hard.
That's the thing.
It's very hard. Hakusho, hello, says, as a Floridian, this man truly pulled a floater boy move with this one. I'm so sorry for his wife and kids. Yeah, the kids.
Is he from Florida? That would...
Oh, maybe Michigan? I don't know. Somebody said he went to like Princeton or something. Like he went to some, like he's a very prestigious rich guy or something. But Andre says, nothing really consensual about a boss sleeping with an employee. He's trying too hard. Yeah, I was like, excuse me, it is not time for your midlife crisis. It is due in a good 2 years. I think he's like 36. So you got a good like 10 years, okay? You don't have to have it right now. All right, wait. You're ruining Eugene's cash flow, okay? And the other two. How dare he does this? Even though you're saying Eugene had one foot out the door anyways. Eugene knew. Eugene was like, let me get my ducats in order because this man, Ned Flanders, is about to cheat on the whole entire company. All right, guys.
He's like really good friends with the wife. I can't remember her name.
Ariel.
Yeah, Ariel. There you go.
Yeah.
I think he's like friends with her. And so is Keith's wife. Wow, I just forgot her name too. Becky.
That's awkward. Yeah, the fact that it's like they're both very much integrated into their work, that's really awkward. But Flop is gonna flop.
Not with I don't think Ariel's in it. I think it's Becky and Eugene.
Ooh, Flop's gonna flop. All right, guys. So in conclusion, don't cheat on your partner, and don't say we don't switch it up here. All right, we're giving you 2014 YouTube news. All right, we're giving you Ned Flanders news. All right, don't say what is DKDK doing for you?
You is like the opposite of this man. Like, Ned Flanders was a great husband.
I'm just saying, is DKDK TV giving you Ned Flanders news? All right, I don't think so. All right, so from one ridiculous topic to another, let's talk about how our girl Nana had the world in a tizzy because she went to Chuck E. Cheese. She tried her best with the games, right? But unfortunately, she could not rack up some tickets. So unfortunately, she had to get the lower tier prizes, which were some, water paste tattoos. And she said, let me go with this. And she put them all over and people were mad. Just kidding. Let me not say that.
Say, like, she went to Chuck E. Cheese and all the kids drew on her.
Don't do. I'm gonna take that back because I don't know what the meaning of these tattoos are, and they actually might be very, very, sentimental. Yeah. So I'm just being shady and annoying. All right. So of course we're talking about the scandal question mark, because I don't know why this is a scandal, but somehow it made a lot of headlines about our girl Nana. Nana, I like to call her Nan because I love cutting the name short. Nan, she's beautiful. Like look at her. She could have put whatever on her and she'd still eat no crumbs left. But a lot of people were concerned when they saw the ink she was rocking at a recent event she went to. So let me do this alternative hot topic scene. Ooh, it's worse. You can't see. Okay, there we go. You get a better, closer picture of what we're working here with Nan. So essentially what happened is that on September 20th, she attended a press conference for her upcoming movie Confession alongside her fellow castmates. And she surprised a lot of people when she showed up with all this ink. So let's just go through it. She has a vine leaf situation. She got a spider web, maybe some Halloween, vibes, a snake. It's a lot going on here. And people were shocked because it's like very, very intricate, a lot, very kind of, I don't want to say disconjointed, but it kind of seems like none of them have anything to do with each other. It was very, very shocking. So at the time, people were like, these tattoos seemingly are like coming out of nowhere. And there's a close-up on some. I'll go to the other screen. Seemingly coming out of nowhere, and they look a bit, and I say this because I know the tattoo girlies, they really care about their tattoos, so I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it just seemed like it was kind of stuck on. So people were like, is this real or what's going on here? But at the time there was like no word, and it even got so big that like people reached out to her company for like an official word as to whether this was real or not, like what's going on. And so the company was pretty much just like we can't answer this because like we're not her personal tattooists. Like she's her own person. If she wants to go out and get tattoos, she can. So like, what do y'all want from us? So it all culminated to a point where on September 27th, she personally responded to the questions about whether her tattoos were real. And basically during a press conference for the show Glitch, which is going to appear on Netflix, she explained, I got the tattoos because I wanted to. So they are indeed real.
That's how I would expect some to respond. Like, what are these tattoos real? Like, what is this? Something I wanted to get.
Exactly. Exactly. I was like,
I hope it's not something she was like forced into.
Imagine they were like, take this cobweb and go.
Like knock her out. They're like, all right, let's put this tattoo right here.
Imagine. So it's just like very, very weird. Now, I do know that there is like a social norms type thing in Korea. So there's as like foreigners, there's a level that we might be missing a bit here. Like I know, for example, watching Jay Park since forever, every time his ass goes on a public broadcast, he has to cover up the tattoos with like a tattoo sleeve covering, or like, you know, same color like gauze or whatever. And I actually noticed that on the Street Men Fighter, a lot of the the dancers that have tattoos, they also have to cover them up. So it's very interesting because these aren't, for the most part, they're all over her body, so they're not easily coverable. And I imagine that this might be a hassle for her later down the line if she gets a role where they don't want her to have tattoos, which I feel like would be a lot of the roles, or if she's on a variety show, she's going to have to cover them. So like, I guess it's, you know, she's cool with it or whatever, but it just seems like it would be a hassle. Let's see. Oh, and they're on her legs too. I didn't even notice. Yeah, she has like, there's a lot on her legs too. Wow. I mean, she looks cool, I'll say. Let's see. Tian says, I personally like them. A lot of K artists are getting these types of tattoos done where they don't really connect to kind of show rebellion against Korean social norms. Honestly, though, I wish she would have gotten some tattoos from a first love era of after school. Those hit different. Aww. Andy says, this is an interesting point. She looks gorgeous either way, so good for her. Though I do wonder, unfortunately, how this will potentially affect her career. Do you think it will cost her jobs, or they'll just be like, cover them up?
I don't know. Honestly. Like, I guess it depends on how popular she is. To be honest.
I guess that's true. And she's been doing it for a while, and I've never heard bad. Like, I haven't watched, don't get me wrong, I haven't watched like everything she was in, but I haven't heard particularly like bad reviews of like her acting. So she's probably a decent like commodity in terms of that. So I feel like they'll like do it. Everyone's saying it's choppy. Hold on. Do it. Everyone's saying it's choppy. Do testing, it. Testing. Everyone's saying it's choppy. Testing. Do it. Testing. Everyone's saying it's choppy. Testing. I'm not seeing the choppiness too much on my end. Is it the stream is choppy, or one of our voices are choppy? Yeah, try refreshing maybe, because it doesn't seem like it's choppy from my monitoring thing, but I'll keep an eye out of it. Let me know if it's still being choppy. But yeah, that would suck because it's been pretty good for the past couple like times we've streamed. But anyway, so yeah, for this, I just thought it was quite interesting that people were so concerned about the tattoos. They were like, "Hey, girl, what's good? Like, you okay? Like, what's going on?" Can you do something? Exactly, but
yes.
But yeah, it's Tian says, I know when it comes to modeling, it's better not to have tattoos since you're supposed to be a blank canvas for the clothes. When it comes to acting, they may try to make her play bad girl roles. That's interesting if they typecast her from now on. Because it would,
unless she shows that she can cover it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But they're just so interestingly placed, like to like without having to like really go in there with makeup. Long sleeve turtleneck is like pretty much the only option.
Do like winter dramas.
She's like, you will see me in the winter. But yeah, winter's coming, and so is my screenplay. But okay. All right.
Also, going. You know how she has a tattoo of September 14th? Mm-hmm. That's her birthday.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I was like afraid because it looked really cryptic, and so I was like, I hope it's not like a death of like a family member or something. Yeah. She has this, yeah. Oh, okay, so that's cute. All right, so she really was just like, girls, I'm bored, so let me try to switch it up on these hoes, and she did, and we were gagged. So congrats to Nanos on her tattoo. Hopefully, it won't be too much of a hassle moving forward. And let's move on to this is a little short thing, but you know, I had to give it up for my girls, and I'm talking about the Pinks, of course. They're doing big things. So apparently this most recent album that they released, Born Pink, is eating the girls up in terms of sales because it officially sold over 2 million copies, like just the one album, which is making them the first girl group to have a 2 million selling individual album in history. So again, I'm old. I've been in the K-pop game for like a good years where, you know, selling 200K was like the ceiling. What SNSD was doing, like that was the thing. So like it has literally got me gagged when I keep hearing all these in particular girl groups getting millions selling, getting over 500, you know, getting like this many pre-orders, 2 million. But this is so insane. Like, yeah, I'm so confused. And I will say, not to be a messy once, but like, I'm really surprised that this wasn't twice because I know they were the album girls. But like, there's just something about Blackpink that just resonates with so many people. And I know a lot of people like to say they're just models. They just benefit from being YG. They're just 21, like whatever, they're just pretty 21 or whatever. But I feel like at some point we have to give recognition to the fact that something about these 4 girls and their formation in this group, YG kind of ate putting them together. And like they literally are, even if you don't personally like them, their music or whatever, there's literally something that's like extraordinary about them and how people like them so much. Like I feel like that's fair to say.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, because people always say, like, this person, like, and I don't need to know how to do this, that, and the third. And maybe, like, Blackpink's not the best representative of, like, you know, the most this, that, and the third type idol. But I don't know. It's just, people are so obsessed with them. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. Yeah. I just don't see, not that I don't see it happening again, because I definitely think, like, you know, when people are like, no one's ever going to surpass my idol, I'm like, okay, give it a couple years. Like, you never know what the play feels. But I don't know. I just thought it was pretty crazy. Oh, you trying to see Blackpink live?
Ooh.
You. Really? You want to go to a Blackpink show?
Probably not. I'm going to be honest.
Links, we'll get her. We'll get her later. You're not interested in their songs? You don't think it would be an interesting live show?
Is it bad if I say both?
Stay still.
I only like a handful of their songs, I think.
I mean, they only have a handful of songs, like, so.
Well, yeah, so like that's a handful of a handful. So that's like, what is that? It's really tiny.
Which
I like mainly their older stuff.
Oh dang!
Even then, I don't. I think I like Whistle.
Dang. Blinks. I'll give you the address after.
Oh my god, it was pretty good.
Oh my god, it was fun.
I think, yeah, and then As If It's Her Last grew on me. When it first came out, I was like, what is this? But then I liked it. Oh, I also like Do Do Do. I was like, there's something else I like. I don't know why I can't think of it, but that's it. Yeah.
What? That's crazy to me. For some reason, I picked you as like somebody who liked their songs was a more fan of those. So obviously not all of them, but like
honestly, I pegged myself as that too until like recently. I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I really listen to their music that often. I like when I do, it's the same like 4 songs. Like, when I just listen.
Blink's National
Convention. I don't think they're bad. It's just I think I just it's just
don't worry.
For me.
That's all right. Yeah, I feel like it sucks that like on the internet, when you just want to say you don't like something, you have to kind of like tiptoe around it, because there's like stands that'll be like, oh, so you want them dead? And it's like, what? No, I said I didn't like Boombaya that much. What do you mean? But yeah, no, I think that's fair. And I definitely like the K-pop fandom is not shy letting us know that they think that Blackpink's music's not that great, or they're not. I feel like a lot. It's so weird because on one hand, you have people that are super obsessed and like, oh, everything they do is great, and then on the other hand, you have like they've never released a good song. Like there's those type of people, so it's very, very controversial, I guess, their discography. But it's very interesting.
They have like some good B-sides too, like. I just can't think of them right now.
Kit Kat is a good B-side. They maybe have some good in some dimension. Royally, don't worry, Blinks, we'll get her. Royally Princess says, I'm going to see Blackpink in LA, but did y'all see the ticket prices? I'm sure I have to sell
and
a
that's
kidney.
Another reason that I will never go. Nope.
That's true. That's another same. That's the same reason why I don't think I'll ever get to go to a BTS concert. It's probably way too expensive, and it's probably
we did it.
Hassle. We did when it was like more like it was more.
It was still expensive.
It was expensive. It was still hard to get, but it was doable.
Still paying.
Yeah. What are the ticket prices looking like? Everyone's saying that they're crazy. Daisy says also they debuted #1 on Billboard 200. Okay, girls. Okay. As a vet fan myself, I see that girl groups are taking over and changing the views of the boys, which I love. And I think these 4 just embody femininity and strength, where usually standards only have female idols do one or the other. I do think they're better fit of being for lack of a better term, girls. Like from the get-go, I feel like a lot of girls definitely gravitated towards them. But I will always say, I think to be a popular girl group, as much as people are like, if you're a girl group, you want girl stands, I think you want both. I think it's the groups that have both that are like the ones, like, I think that's why SNSD stood out, because they're a girl group that had both boys and girls interested in them. And I also think on the other side, that's why Big Bang stood out, because they had girl fans and guy fans that liked them. So
I think that for Red Velvet actually too.
For Red Velvet?
I feel like they're like, I feel like they're in the middle to me. Whenever I see, like, they seem like they have a lot of girl fans, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. I would actually say I feel like they have mostly girlfriends.
Yeah,
Red Velvet,
which is like very odd to me.
Yeah,
I usually feel like there's a lot of guy fans for other groups, like Twice and whatnot.
I think sometimes, but I feel like a lot of groups, at least like for these last couple gens, maybe they start heavily guy, but they've been able to even out as they go on, which has been nice to see. Hey, Jumping Boa, what's up? Andy says they have some good B-sides too. I would like to see them in concert if my wallet wasn't hurting just considering tickets and flight prices.
Oh yeah, flight. Oh gosh, if you have to fly.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I'd ever fly for a concert unless it was like once in a lifetime thing, I guess.
Yeah, if it was like a residency type thing and it was like, oh, I can do other things there. But yeah. Princess says, I know they are cheaper in other US cities, but a seated ticket for Blackpink in LA is no cheaper than $400.
Yeah, you might want to fly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Jenny Ruby Jane gonna hand deliver a Chanel purse to me in the front row and be like, do? But yeah. Also, thank you, Leanne. Yes, quick reminder, if you haven't liked the stream, go ahead and like the stream if you're having a good time tonight. But yes, overall, I just wanted to give a shout out to Blackpink because they're doing the damn thing. They're really that girls. Shut down. I also realized they don't have an official podcast title. Well, we only really have nieces and nephews.
They're the aunts. They're rich aunts.
Okay, yeah, they're the witch aunts. Literally. each of them have their own individual brand deals with like a luxury brand. Like I think Jisoo's, yeah, it's insane. Like what is going on? Wait a second. Andre says, I just checked Ticketmaster for their show in Chicago. Cheapest is $275 and the highest is $2,000.
So am I like sitting on the stage with the $2,000 and performing and getting paid by YG at the same time? For performing? Because
how? That's way too much. I mean, you know, Blackpink stans, they go hard for their girls, so I'm imagining there's people who would actually pay that, but otherwise unfortunately it's not me. But yes. Oh, okay. Andy says YSL, Chanel, Celine, and Dior. It's crazy. Yeah, that's like their power, rich aunts. Okay. All right, moving on to the next. So I've been torn because Haribo Gummy Bear is out here leaking stuff about Jennie.
What?
The leaker, Haribo Gummy Bear.
Is that their name?
Listen,
what kind of name?
It may or may not. It may or may not be their name. It's just that apparently they're crazy and they're very attention seeking. So I want to be able to talk about this, but I also don't want to put too much of their stuff on black. Yeah, which is kind of counterproductive because the next slide I'm about to show you is literally the picture. It's really hard to report about the. It's an edit I made of them in a crown and angel wings, so like it might seem conflicting, but no, it's really hard to report on things like this because it's like, you know, you want to talk about them, but then also you know that you're part of the problem, but it's like, well, other people have already spread, like it's kind of like that. But I think because you know, I don't really have a purpose, I'll just talk about it and I'll see how it goes. If I feel uncomfortable, I guess I'll just skip it. All right, so here's the tea. Haribo Gummy Bear has been wildin', you know, with all these Jennie V pics, but apparently they wanted to wiki switch it up, and apparently recently they released a picture of Kai, and what's gotten people in a tizzy is that this picture of Kai is him with Lucas. Now, if you guys don't know the tea as to why that even matters, let me hide Haribo's name. Oh, no!
Oh, I actually have seen that.
Okay.
I didn't know that's what the name was. I was kind of like, I don't know what I thought that was.
There we go. So it's a picture of Lucas and Kai. Now I didn't covered Lucas's face. And so like a lot of people are like, oh, cool. But as you guys know, Lucas is kind of supposed to not be anyway. Like he's supposed to be in the 8th dimension. If you guys remember last year, he had been put on hiatus officially after a bunch of women came forward and basically exposed his not so great ways of manipulating, gaslighting, and gold digging and greenwashing and gatekeeping. I'm just kidding. But you know, he was like treating these women not great, like very horribly, and after a bunch of them came forward and exposed him, SM put him on hiatus, so he hasn't been doing any promotions for anything. In fact, I feel like he was about to do something and they immediately like pulled him out from it at the time. Now, I think it was earlier this year he had posted something on his Instagram, which people are like, what does this mean? But nothing has come of that. So essentially he's kind of been MIA. I actually don't know what the situation in terms of what his fans actually want. Like if people don't care, like Wavy as a whole, like obviously his individual fans are probably maybe more like, oh, you know, he didn't mean it, like he could come back. But I don't really know if like Wavy fans want him back in or NCT 127 fans or whatever want him back.
No, as a resident Wavy fan, I really don't care. Honestly, he can come back. To be honest, I don't care. He can leave, he can come back. That's me.
When were these taken? That's a good question. I saw in the
exactly. I was gonna say that
when I got it, somebody said, "Let me see. Let me done see this."
This would have been like 3 years ago, for all we know.
Somebody said
2020
that based on when did Kai's last thing come out? Somebody said it was when Kai. Okay, I'm reading this from Panchoa. Somebody says it was when Kai went to film his self-made content with his best friend Moongyu. Seems like their schedules overlapped with Lucy. I think they're cross-referencing the outfits. So when was that posted though?
Okay, so do they just have this in the back of their mind? They're like, oh my gosh, so Lucas was wearing this on that day.
You know,
and Kai was also wearing it on that day. Like, how do you have to be looking hard on 2 different websites, like fan sites, to find when these people were wearing what shirt? Like, that's too much. The stands know. Let's see if I can find it though, because apparently he posted the outfit, so maybe there's a date. Hopefully it's this year, because I want to scroll back there for, but yeah, but well, regardless, people have been like, oh, this is proof that Lucas is like, you know, still chilling, reflecting, I guess, but Kai is interacting with him. So I think it was a mixture of people being like, okay, so what's going on with Lucas if this other member of SM is like interacting with him? And then also some people I did see being like, wow, Kai, why are you interacting with him when he was revealed to have such a bad character? So what are we thinking? Like, maybe he, you know, pushed him off the motorcycle or something. Maybe he was like, take that, Lucas, why'd you do that? Or right after taking a picture.
Yeah. Do we think we should cancel Kai over this? What's going on?
Psych. What? No.
I love how you're like, no, shut it down. Shut it down.
It was too much. It was too much thought. Like, what? He's just, I don't know. We don't know these people. Like, who am I?
I love how you're getting so meta. This is literally breaking you. You're literally like, listen, we don't have to.
This is the one thing that throws me off. I'm like, no.
I broke
what
her.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Kpop streams? What is this? I quit.
We done broke Jasmine today with this news. Who knew that this was going to be the news? Let me go and jump into the comments. Andre says, so his reflecting was justification. I assume that's what they do, like when they reflect. I mean, what are they supposed to do? Like hold up in like a sleep deprivation chamber?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. If he's like popular in China and he's in China and people know that he did this or whatever, like, where do you go where people are not going to be like, oh, you're that douche?
Well, I
mean, is that like a vacation?
Well, I guess, but I guess living his life or whatever. I mean,
like, what else are you gonna do though?
I guess just kind of live life.
Yeah. Reflect.
Reflect on life. Well, I hope that he like apologized to the girls, which I think he did. I think that was what well, it's kind of hard because it's like he should apologize to them individually in private. I personally think like it's not like we personally need an apology. You should apologize to them, but I feel like there was like a addressing of it by him. Plot twist: SM is the leaker. Imagine.
They somehow got Blackpink. Dang. We gotta keep it. Like, we gotta hide ourselves, you know?
This means war. LD says, also, where the F is the official statement on Lucas? Like, what the hell, SM? That is honestly very strange.
A statement.
True.
Funny. Anyway, like, that would never happen until he comes back. And even when he comes back, it's just gonna be like, Lucas is back. And they're just gonna like move on with their life.
Lucas is back. Here's where you order goods for the next like.
Yeah. He did a new photo book. Here you go.
We're like, Andy says Andy says from what I know, his Chinese fan base has abandoned him, and Wavy would suffer if he rejoined. Yikes. Well, Lucas, I mean,
that's why you rebuild.
We will rebuild.
Yeah, the technology. I mean, no.
You're breaking down. It's okay. It's okay, Jasmine. We will get through. Lauren says, as another Wavy stan, I personally don't really want him back in the group at this point. And no shade. What does he really add to the group besides visuals?
I've been saying, I'm kidding. I mean, that's why I'm like, if he comes back, he comes back. If he leaves, I mean, Henry gets more rap lines.
You said he made wave.
There we go.
Lucas fell so Henry could soar.
I was looking at Wavy recently, and I was like, wow, there's only 5 of them right now, but like, perfect group right there. I mean, granted, Winwin is not there right now. He can come back, obviously, because he's not, I mean, he's just doing, I don't know what he's doing.
Win-win?
But he's doing something. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but he's just not there.
I like Win-win.
Right now, they're doing pretty well. It's just 5.
Sorry, Lucas. Well,
and
Lucas,
they probably would be fine with just 6 as well.
There's probably, though, a subsect of solo stands that still would stand out for him, so he could probably just come back as, like, a soloist. Don't. He raps! He raps. All right? I like that. Anyway.
You don't even know any other lines that he says.
No, because...
Mark stole the show.
Okay, listen. I'm trying. Listen. Lauren says, if people want to cancel Kai, then what about the rest of NCT? LOL. They see him every day at the doors. And the Wavy members still mention him. Thought he was in what?
I thought he was in China.
Oh.
For some reason.
Is Wavy not based in China?
They are, but like, I feel like they're always in Korea or going back and forth.
I don't know. I don't know what this young man does. I don't know what this young man does besides greenwash. Tiffany says, hey, Tiff. Huh?
You said besides greenwash?
Besides greenwash, gaslight, and gatekeep. He gaslighted those girls.
Okay, I know gaslight. What's greenwash?
Greenwash is when you like pretend something is environmentally friendly by like putting in a cardboard box or something when it probably is not that, you know, environmentally friendly.
I've never heard that.
That's the 4 ahead of girl boss, gatekeep, greenlight. Wait, girl boss, gaslight, gatekeep, and greenwash. Girl boss, gaslight, gatekeep, and greenwash. Yeah.
So 3 of those seem like bad things. What is a girl boss?
A girl boss is just somebody who's like feminism because I'm wearing a pink power suit, like that kind of thing. Or like there's like the MLM people where they're like scamming you, but they're like, oh, don't you want to be your own boss? Hey babes, don't you want to be your own boss? Like that kind of thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, that doesn't seem like a bad thing. Everything else is like one's bad for the environment, one's bad for your mentality. And then you got one that's just a girl and she's a boss.
The worst thing. Yeah, right. The incels are like, girl bosses.
How dare.
Oh, Win-Win is back now.
Oh, is he?
Win-Win.
Okay, good.
I think I'm going to switch over to Win-Win as the new podcast boyfriend at like, you know, Rival. And then it could be called Win-Win Watch.
Because you're going to have to keep watching. You have to keep watching to find where he is.
Don't do him.
I never know where he is.
Don't do him. Do not do him. We will fight right now. Listen, not y'all coming for me because I said that Lucas could be a soloist. Don't do this. All right. He did that coffee break song with that guy from Dirty Loops. Okay. That was good.
Was that him? Who was that?
Remember that coffee break song? He did with that guy. It was for an SM. What was it called? SM bus stop or whatever. What is that thing called?
SM station.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He did a SM bus stop collaboration with that one guy, and he's okay. Well, maybe it's a deep cut. No. Tiffany said, "Did you guys see what Jin said after Hive released an official statement for the malicious rumors?" No, I did not. But that is a great segue for our next when windshields rise. Yes, windshields. All right. No, I'm there. All right, y'all. I'm standing with Win because we can be called the windshield. But that is a great.
Cute.
It is. We thought long and hard when we made it. Let's just say we ride for our face.
No. Not you just discovering it and then taking it over.
Listen, it's called being a girl boss, okay? Keep up.
I thought that was a bad thing.
It's a good thing now. I'm reclaiming girl bossdom.
Oh no.
All right, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully Haribo Gummy Bear will be in jail by nightfall, and let's move on. So I lied. We're going to talk about what you mentioned, Tiffany, the next after this. But first, we're going to talk about how Suga met Steph Curry. So if you don't know, Suga...
Who's that?
I think he plays football.
Oh no, I mean, who's Suga?
Sugar?
Who's that?
Min Yoongi? Okay, I was gonna say. See, this is why he was my favorite.
My
You tried to
favorite
steal
that
him.
you stole?
No.
No?
Okay.
Oh, I like how I said it first.
You did snake me. I'll give you that much. All right. All right. I won't retire you just yet. I was gonna hit you with a retirement, but I'm gonna.
Oh god. Retirement day.
So Steph Curry, no, I'm just playing, Andre. I'm not that spacey. Steph Curry, he is a basketball player for the NBA team Golden State Warriors. And so right now, I'm about to give y'all a sports segment. Don't say I didn't do nothing for y'all. So right now, the two basketball teams, the Washington Wizards and the Golden State Warriors, are currently in Japan to face off in 2 preseason games as part of the NBA Japan Games. So it all went down when on September 26th, Suga posted this picture of him with his own Golden State Warrior jersey that says Suga on the back. And he was like, hey girls, look what they gave me. You're jealous. Soon after, Steph Curry retweeted it, said that like the jersey was cool and told him he was going to see him soon. Everyone was like, see him soon? When y'all link game? Turns out that while Steph was over in Japan, I'm assuming, they were able to meet each other on September 29th, and they uploaded pictures, and they also had some clips of them meeting. It was, it wasn't much. They were just basically like, he was like, hi, I'm a fan. My kids love you. And Suga was like, hello. And then they took a picture together. But I do want to say, Suga is giving luscious volume and locks with his hair there. And I'm proud of him for that, because he's had some hairstyles that were looking dusty. Yeah. But this is not one of them. So I guess he's joining the Golden State Warriors. I don't know.
Too short. Way too short.
How dare you?
He lost.
He's going to be the first short basketball player. There's been short basketball players. Short.
Yeah, but he's not going to be the one.
Did you see him back in 2016 when BTS used to go to the Idol Athletics Challenge and he was on the basketball team?
Did they win?
I don't remember, but I remember me being like, I felt like a dang groupie, because I was like, oh my god, look at him, even though I did not know what was going on, because there was like 2 clips.
Wow.
But he's
just standing.
He's literally
playing basketball.
But I remember his hair was blonde, which, I'm sorry, stylist Nunes, listen up, listen in, don't do the blonde. It washes him out.
I'll listen to her.
I'm trying to help y'all.
Nah,
don't do the blonde. Keep it black. Keep it black and luscious. Listen.
Just don't make it yellow. I feel like when people don't... Yellow blonde is not it.
So you want it platinum blonde?
Platinum blonde or...
Okay.
Not on him. He can't do platinum blonde. But yellow blonde is not good either, though.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You know when it's like yellow, when it's like bleached and it's not bleached all the way?
Yeah, it's just, sometimes...
Like, that's not good on anybody to me.
Yeah.
Just don't ever do it.
It looks really, yeah. But, I mean, I guess the basketball BTS stands, the basket army, the MB army.
Now we're just coming up with names.
The MB army was probably getting their life. It might be a thing.
What?
The MB army.
Now it might be.
Listen.
You should coin it before someone steals it from you.
Coin it. I just put in a trademark, so don't try to steal it from me. I think he's an actual decent... Yeah, he actually does like to play basketball. But yeah, it's very cute, very L'Oreal. Yeah, Suga did say L'Oreal. He said Pantene Pro V. Pantene Pro V. He really did say it. But I'm proud that his hair was looking like that when he got to meet one of his faves, I'm assuming. So, let this be a lesson. all you have to do is become a big global star and you'll get to meet NBA players. Or vice versa, become a world-renowned NBA star and you'll get to meet the biggest pop stars. Yeah, pop stars. All right, so the next thing I wanted to do, I'm actually going to turn it over to Jas for this one.
Oh, no. Reading is not my strong point.
Listen, I believe in the you that believes in you. All right, but
not good. Don't believe in that one. Don't believe in that person.
I have to.
Because she doesn't believe in me.
I truly have to. Now, I do have to put my tail between my legs because unfortunately... Oh, wait. Boa was doing halftime for one of the games? Okay, Boa.
What? I thought for a second for like the Super Bowl. I was like, Rihanna told Boa that she could come?
Imagine.
I was like, what?
Imagine.
You know who Boa is?
She's like, I'm gathering all the girls. I'm gathering all the solo girls to come and we're going to do some girl power thing. We're going to girl boss it. That would be crazy. All right. What was I going to say? Oops.
You were going to read about Big Hit.
Okay, there we go. So Jasmine was going to read about this next story, but I did want to preface it. Jasmine, I believe in the you that believes in you. I did want to preface.
Stop trying to believe in that person.
I did want to preface that I do have to come running through with my tail between my legs because unfortunately, last show I said that I was retiring anything Jennie V because
I forgot about that
because it was getting on my nerves talking about it because it was just nothing. Unfortunately, we have to take it off retirement because we do have someone unretired. Unfortunately, I did not prepare that, but y'all can, use up here. I believe in you. I believe in the you that believes in you. Yeah, it's taking it off retirement, unfortunately. But is this Big Hit Weverse statement? Is this the first acknowledgement, proper acknowledgement we're getting from either side about what's happening with these weird ass leaks?
I think so. Yeah.
Dang. And are they? But they.
Like a month or two.
Yeah. They're like, what we gonna say? What we gonna say?
Probably investigating.
Jeez.
There's probably some truth in it.
They said Haribo gummies.
Which one's false? Which one's not?
They're trying to do a cease and desist for the Haribo gummy bear company. They're like, we have nothing to do with this. Okay, stop. All right. So what is this exactly? Big Hit released a statement of some sort on Weverse.
Yeah. That they you trying to probe me? I can't talk because I barely read it. Because I don't read.
Okay, we'll do rock paper scissors shoot and whoever. Okay, you want to read it? We can do rock paper scissors shoot and whoever loses.
No, I'll read it.
Okay, cool.
Read it.
Okay.
So Big Hit. They oh gosh, they released a statement based on just did you stop sharing?
Sorry.
All right. About defamation. And it seems like it's aimed at the hackers.
Mm-hmm.
So what they said was, "Hello, this is Big Hit Music. Our company regularly initiates legal proceedings against perpetrators of malicious activities related to BTS, including defamation, personal attacks, sexual harassment, the spread of groundless information, and ill-intentioned criticism. We would like to provide an update on these activities. We have recently filed additional criminal complaints against postings with personal attacks and defamation using new information provided by fans as well as collected through our monitoring initiatives. We have found multiple defamation postings containing false information about the artists on platforms in and outside of Korea. We also have found that a specific poster has been spreading the same ill-intentioned rumor in multiple platforms and filed a criminal complaint against the poster after gathering all of the repetitively uploaded postings. We are currently following our legal response process, which monitors and collects evidence on malicious postings for 365 days and then includes them on the complaint. Active reporting of our fans has been a big help to our malicious postings, monitoring, and initiatives. We would also like to share that with you that after an extended police investigation, we were able to identify the suspect, and the case has been sent to the prosecutor's office. Big Hit regularly collects information on malicious postings regarding BTS, reports them to the authorities, and files criminal complaints. We would like to stress that will continue to initiate strict measures to ensure that these malicious acts are not repeated, and our policy of no settlement and no leniency remains in effect. We ask that you make continued use of our hotline to report any cases of abuse. We will continue to work to ensure that the rights of our artists are fully protected. Thank you. So it kind of sounds like they found somebody. I don't know if it is the person, but it kind of sounds like it is.
Dang.
And if it is, and they put them, like, they got a prosecutor, that's kind of like, that's serious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it kind of checks out because I know a lot of ever since this stuff started leaking, a lot of ARMY have been like making it their mission to be like find out who this person is and like put a stop to all these leaks, at least the ones who believe it's real or whatever. So that kind of checks out if it was like a bunch of stans trying to gather this evidence and stuff like that. I mean, girl, I have nothing for Haribo because they were being really creepy and they could have stopped at any time. They were doing way too much. Like,
were they even getting money from it? I'm confused. What satisfaction do they get?
I think it's an attention thing because it's not like they sold the pictures to Dispatch or something. I'm pretty sure they were just leaking them on their own Twitter or something, or maybe some like other form of social media. I actually don't know where like the source of the pictures are, but I know they do have, or at least they did have a Twitter. But yeah, I don't think there was any monetary gain. I think it's just they're trying. I mean, there's a lot of like creepy, and the thing is, I don't know, I haven't had the chance to check what's real or not, but some creepy messages that seem like they're trying to just punish them or one of the two or something. It's really, really, really weird. But yeah, somebody's going to jail, period. Tiffany says Jin went on We First after and basically said, what did the hater do that they're being sent to the prosecutor's office? They're asking for trouble. Wait, is that in defense of the hater? I mean, the person?
Yeah, that sounds like he's like, wait, where are they going? Because he's actually the person that did. Just imagine. He's like, he's like, what exactly would happen to this person?
Oh my god!
If I were to say it was me, I mean, just asking for a friend.
It was I. Wasn't there pictures of Wonho and Xiumin too? I didn't hear about those. In what capacity? Yeah, just chilling, exercising. Oh, from what I've heard, the pictures are being sent in the chat room. Okay, so I think that makes sense. I guess she has like Haribo has like a chat room that they're just like releasing these pictures in, because I saw some like chat logs or something, but I did not know what was going on. Oh, I think he meant it as a joke. LOL. Okay. I was gonna say. Daisy says, I heard it was someone close to Jennie. Yeah, I saw that they thought it was somebody close to Jennie because there was this whole instance where she like stopped on her private Instagram. She stopped following everyone. And so people were like, oh, it must be her trying to clear out people because these pictures are coming from there, which means somebody who's following her is leaking these pics or something. But then other people saying that apparently it wasn't from her Instagram. So I feel like it's pretty risky to, like, if you don't want people to know about this, to put any of this stuff on Instagram. I feel like it was a hacking of the phone.
This seems so interesting. Like, how did they hack her phone? Like,
they had to hack into the mainframe, enhance.
It just seems like a lot. Like, especially if she had an iPhone, first of all, that's not a good look. But because I feel like they had that problem, and they were like, "We fixed it." Now it's happening again. It's like, oh gosh.
Oh no. Oh.
But
God.
like, you would think, like, I don't know, it'd be hard to do that for any phone. I feel like all phones kind of like up their security because of that whole entire iPhone incident.
I don't know, but this person's very creepy. And the thing is, if the Haribo gummy bears person also released these like Xiumin Wonho pics allegedly and that Kai pic allegedly, who are they hacking? How would that be on Jennie's phone?
Yeah, Maybe they work for the like a phone company.
Oh.
And they're just like, ooh, wait, what's his phone number? And they like just go and like look over the data.
Okay.
Like if they sent this over to something, like maybe they could like intercept, be like the middleman.
That, oh my god, you're really risking your jobs for what?
I've been doing this.
Some internet clout, some K-pop Twitter clout. That's crazy if that's true. Yikes. What's up, Tal? Welcome. Long time no see. We're just chilling tonight. People are saying that the person probably worked at YG.
And they just have her phone?
I don't know.
Maybe it's her manager. Has their manager been fired?
Oh my god, imagine. Now that's a fanfic. Jealous manager exposes Jennie V's secret relationship. She didn't have her two-face authentication updated.
Two-face.
She forgot to download the Microsoft Authenticator. What's going on, Jennie? Jennie V chapter 35 as seen on Asian fanfic. This is giving Wattpad. Even the picture is kind of giving Wattpad. Yeah, so internet K-pop clout hits different. Apparently it's enough to put your job on the line. But yeah, so honestly, I think we can actually properly retire this story because whoever, like, you're going to jail. You're literally going to jail, period. So let me re-retire.
You need to get like an unretired.
I know, because the point is I shouldn't be unretiring. I should not be unretiring.
You all know what's coming back next week.
No, please. I don't want to talk about this again.
Your person's gonna come out. And like, this is what I look like.
Oh god. And
I have more pictures, and he just throws out even more pictures.
Oh my god. If Haribo Welch's gummy bear applesauce really wants to put more stuff out there, they can do that. I just will not be attending the function. I will not be attending the chat room.
Like something about win-win.
Okay, well, obviously because I'm a windshield, I would have to, but I want to unretire this. I'm a windshield. I need to windshield him. All right.
God.
Hi Candace123, welcome to Sleepy Idol. How are you doing tonight? All right. Oh wait, everyone's actually given so much tea now. Didn't that happen before to another female K-pop singer? The manager exposed their intimate video and she got so much hate, and I think she had to leave Korea for a bit. That's insane.
That sounds terrible.
That's depressing. Oh god. Oh, because one of the members of the managers of the company. That'd be so shade. Like, that's so petty. If you're just like, let me ruin their lives a bit. Let me just ruin their privacy. All right. So that is the last. Again, retired. That is the last. We'll talk about that. Don't even look like that, Jasmine. Don't even look Okay.
No, I was trying to see who this person was that they're talking about.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
Also, we're not retiring.
We are retiring. I promise.
It's gonna happen.
I promise.
Maybe not next week, but the next week.
I promise you. I promise you so much. All right, moving on. Oops. Wow, was that all the stories?
Magic.
Okay, well,
my eyes.
So some guy named Xiumin released some song called
Racist.
Oh, how dare you were like, you had that in your pocket. You were like, let me, if she tries me, all right. Some ice guy from I don't even know what this kid does. Some dude released some song. No, I'm being so disrespectful.
Podcast boyfriend, how dare you? He's out here making bank. He's been on like 5 different shows since he came back, and it's only been like 3-4 days.
I don't really call him being the podcast boyfriend, but that's interesting. Anyway, so do you want to talk about your husband?
What's the other one doing? What's his name? Jung something.
How dare you? First of all, it's win-win, so I could do the win-win watch. The other one,
dang, you just ditched
because is. I have to. He doesn't have the alliteration I need, unfortunately. And you know, when the Acolyte comes out, I'll be back. But Xiumin, he released brand new his album and lead single from it. So let's talk about what we saw, some of the things we liked, some of the things we didn't like. I'll say off the bat, this was probably one, if not the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. So I did delete Spotify after listening to it, and then I called Spotify. I called Spotify and said, "Can you delete the song off of Spotify?" Yeah, I sued them.
Or you will be sued.
Yeah, I sued them for emotional distress. But you know, they haven't heard back. I haven't heard back for them yet. But
because I told them you were lying.
Oh,
I said double down.
How dare you? No wonder there's 3 versions of the song now on Spotify. That's unheard of, I think.
Oh, gosh, yes, move. No.
12 remixes, actually. All right, what did we think about Xiumin's brand new? Wow. I saw that he tried to come for Kyungsu's ad-lib crown. I see him trying to like do the little oh yeah and brand new. He said brand new. It was crazy.
You go in the song with a different melody and everything. But wow.
What are our thoughts?
There's a different version that you heard.
He said, brand new, yeah, a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. And I was like, oh.
Remix version? Wow.
He said he washed his sins away.
Teo, you got a feature. Who knew? Dang. Wow.
All right. So, okay, let's actually talk about the song.
It was good.
Describe good. No, just kidding. Just kidding. But what did you like about it? Brand new.
I don't know. I think to me, it kind of reminded me of like older SM songs. Not like old, but like 2010s. It kind of like when I first heard it, I was like looking at who wrote this song or made the song, and what's his name? Yu Young Jin from Hot. He like wrote it, and I was sitting there. I was like, did he also do what's it called? Keep Your Head Down? Because the whole yelling thing in the beginning of the song reminded me of when they do the rapping part. Keep Your Head Down.
What good?
Sounds better. Even though I love Keep Your Head Down, that whole entire rap is like, what is that? It was great, but like, also what is that?
The part where you know, or whoever goes, "What good it? I'm like, okay, hips.
Like, what? What is that?
And he has like that dead chinchilla like thingy, like they're wearing those suits and the dead chinchilla, and he's like, nigga, what good it? And I'm like, okay, hips, show me where you want to go. But yeah,
it reminded me of like that, and just like Mama, like just like that type of like time period, like early 2010s of SM, which I liked because I liked the music back then, because I feel like that's when I really started liking Kpop. So I liked it a lot. I think I prefer off his album. I still like Serenity a lot, even though it's very like different. It's like the opposite of Brand New. It's like more of like a chill song, and I like that. It's just very pretty, in my opinion, and it kind of gives me you know, I by Taeyeon.
Oh man, this shit fire.
Yeah, it kind of gives me like that type of feel, if that makes any sense. So I like those types of songs. It's like kind of sentimental.
Yeah, I was gonna say I liked I don't remember like I can't besides like Brand New, I can't, because I kind of just listened to the album all together, but I remember like listening to it like, oh, this is like a lot of like I like the sound of the song, and I feel like he like threw in a lot of different like styles and things like that, which I really appreciated. As for the Brand New song, I think I'm on the same like thing as you, although instead of being like an early 2010, I feel like it's an even like
even older.
Yeah, like, and it's giving me
because it's what's his name, the guy from he's like, I'm stuck in my 90s, my late 90s to early 2000s zone.
That's definitely what I was feeling. And I remember I told you that it was giving me the night I think of you. More of like the beat, the background beat was giving me kind of that vibes. But I quite liked it. And honestly, like, it's not that I didn't think he could sing. That's not, but he really sounded good. He really sounded good for such a terrible singer. So I was just kidding. Just kidding. He's gonna be paying our bills, so I have to be nice.
You should have been doing that before. He would have came out with this album earlier.
True. Maybe if I'm nice enough, he'll whisper to Yo and be like, please just sing one of those songs live from your album. And I'm like, shut up, be quiet.
He's like, I'm gonna record it on my phone again, but this time on a highway.
On a tugboat. Yes.
Underwater. I'm gonna drop my phone and then I'm gonna sing from up above.
But yeah, so overall I actually did think it, and I agree with your note that like I feel like it would have popped if it came a little earlier in summer, because I feel like it's a really chill, could even like be in like a commercial. What do you guys think of this song though? Let's see what everyone's saying. Wait, Tal says, so Jay doesn't want the aespa girlies to come for her, but she'll gladly take all 10 of the XOLs on Twitter. Tal, how dare you? I'm throwing you in jail for that one. Listen, there's 13 of us, and you will count each of us, okay? All of us. None of us are missing, okay? Don't come for us, Tal. Brand new Patty Whack Give a Dog a Bone remix featuring Jay. Honestly, Xiumin, I'm ready when you are. I'm ready to do it when you are.
Not with that. I don't know what that is. What's a Patty Whack?
Daisy says, love you, Xiumin, and I'm sorry, Jazz, but I don't like it. The single at least haven't checked out the album. Ooh, it's not looking good for Flop or Bop. It's not looking good for Flop or Bop.
Okay. People don't have taste.
Andre says, I liked it. It was a bop. Candace says, I never heard of it. You guys should check it out at least once, because I do definitely think it's a catchy song. But as I just mentioned, it has now come the time where we put it to a poll. So if you guys are new or haven't been around in a bit, yeah, I was gonna say, you're like my 20 accounts. You have all your uncles and aunts just be like, guys, no. And I'm like,
only had 50 viewers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why do we have 392 votes? That's crazy.
I don't know.
I am about to release a poll in the chat where you can vote whether you think Xiumin's Brand New was a flop or bop. Now, flop sounds kind of harsh.
Or a bop.
Flop. Remember. Jasmine's sanity's on the line, all right, guys? So make sure you choose wisely.
Honestly, I don't know. My sanity's gone. It's been gone.
It left during that Lucas conversation.
Honestly.
All right. So let's put it to a vote. Did Xiumin wow us with Brand New? And if you didn't listen to it, go ahead and vote flop. It's fine.
How dare it's a bop as a default, because it's impossible for it to be a flop. Even if you put flop, it's technically a bop. So, just saying.
I will abstain. Should I abstain?
Abstain? What does that mean?
Just not vote.
Last night,
you're like, do what you must. And not to be your baby lady. All right, I'll give it another minute. I will not win the poll in this case. All right, 7 votes in. Everyone, call your aunties to vote it up.
Call your aunties.
Also,
you're like, why are you calling me? Like, what? For who?
Xiumin?
Ramen. Xiumin. You mean ramen? I mean, I want some ramen, but not at this time. Anyway.
Come on, guys, we can do it. We can make.
Oh my gosh, it's 100% a bop, because we all know.
Ooh, I love the delusions.
Delusions, or is it just true?
All right, I'm gonna end the poll in 5, 4, 3. Oh, it's close. 2, 1. And our final percentage, 56 said bop, 44% said flop, meaning that this is going to be a certified bop on the channel.
I don't have to just vote that it's a bop for me. We all know it's true. Anyway.
We'll do another poll when Jess isn't here, guys. It's fine. So we can be,
I will be watching. I'll always be watching.
You're like trying to poll without me? Huh? Okay.
I'll vote double time.
So Xiumin, you did good. You're bringing in money finally, you know, for the podcast. And, you know, I haven't, you're retired. Anyway, just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding.
How would you rank the debuts of...
That's interesting. Okay.
Guess who is it? What is it? I need to write this down before I forget.
Dio, Chen, Kai.
And what did Dio?
Xiumin. Xiu's Rose.
Chen was a ballad.
Insert ballad here.
Dio was a ballad.
How dare you? It was a ballad. It wasn't that double-sided. There was like gray suit or something.
No, that one was his second.
Oh wow! Then I might have not even heard his first.
If Hurdle was his first song, I would be like, yes. But I just know I'm pretty sure his debut was a ballad for Suga.
Dang, then I don't know if I can do this because I don't think I've listened to them all. Then
what was Kai's?
Was it Peaches? Oh, it wasn't Peaches?
No, Peaches is second.
What was Kai's? Oh my god. We claim to be 2 of the 13 XOL Twitter stands, and we can't even.
I listed 4 of them and only knew Dio's. Like,
so what are we even doing here, Jazz? We need to give it up. We need to give it up. What? No.
Oh.
Wow.
I said, right? Something like that.
Oh yeah. Baekhyun. How did I forget that?
Okay, Baekhyun. Oh.
Kai's was, okay.
He was, what was he?
I have to look that up.
Well.
Oh, the village.
Was that him?
Yeah.
I mean, it was him. I knew it was him. I mean, was that his first? Is what I meant.
Yeah. No, wait.
I thought that was his second.
Was it?
Maybe it was his first.
Delight?
I don't know. Ooh,
oh, it was not Candy. Chemistry. Oh, okay. No, okay. City Lights. Yeah, it was UN Village.
Oh.
I knew it because I love this album.
Okay.
Yeah, Baekhyun's was.
To be honest.
Thank you, y'all, for letting us know because we just don't. No. So, the thing is, I can't even do this properly because and the thing is, Dio, I loved his album, but I did not like Rose. That was like my least favorite song. So it's like hard because it's like that. I definitely like, what is it? Si Fueres Mia.
Oh.
Yeah, that was like, I think that's better than all the other songs. Sorry, Xiumin.
You can't be taught. Oh, dare you. Lies. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember how that song goes either. To be honest. To me, the best solo song from all of them is To Be Honest by Kai.
Yeah, Kai has some good solo songs, yeah.
Iconic and the best. And it should have been the title track instead of Peaches. Peaches is boring. I like Peaches, but it was boring.
Dang. You heard these Kai Stoles? Oh, no, that's Crystal and Kai.
I mean,
oh god,
Kai's still my favorite though. I think his solo debut was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's probably Xiumin, to be honest. And then it's probably Baekhyun because I don't really care for. I don't really listen to Baekhyun's solo songs.
They're so good. Okay, that's fair. I think they're really good though.
Yeah. I like R&B, but he's like more new R&B in my opinion. I like older R&B, and he sounds like more like what you would hear on the radio now, in my opinion.
I could see that, but I do think there's a lot of elements of like old R&B and like the harmonies and the ad-libs and things like that. Did you know Dark Child was one of the producers on his first album? Yeah, say my name, right? We were both born in 2000, by the way, so
we just know old music. You
know. Let's see what the chat says. Daisy says Kai is number 1 for me, then Baekhyun is a close second. Candace says I remember listening to Guy and I fainted.
Oh my god, are you okay? Was it the song? Was it like, is it heat? Was it you didn't eat? Like, was it because if it was a song, like dang, powerful. Guy's powerful.
I remember, what was it, Coco Bop? That first scene where he has like the crop top. I remember the first time I saw that, I literally gasped. I was like, calm down. Like, I literally gasped and then I looked at myself and I was like, calm down. Like, that was...
Like, the freaking, what was his? Minnow? And that one scene that you kept replying.
Okay, we're moving on. Don't try. She just thinks, no, I'm not being exposed.
I was in awe. No. I was like... I was like, is he really?
You just try to expose, and it's just like, I'm trying to be nice to Xiumin tonight.
Other people probably thought the same.
I don't want to be exposed though. Okay, Andre says Dio, Baekhyun, and Kai in no particular order. Yeah, I feel like people are paying Chen and Suho dust, but that's what happens when you do those ballads. I'm sorry, gentlemen.
I just wish I remembered what any of them sounded like.
Andy says,
I literally just wrote ballad for them. I was like, that's it.
the slow thing they did. Andy says, I think I've only listened to title tracks for some of them. So mine would be Kai, Baekhyun, and Dio. I think doing title tracks is fine. It's just that for me, it sucks because I'd probably rank Dio lower too because I don't like Rose, even though I really liked that album. But, you know, he decided to, you know, do what he wanted to. LD also says, yeah, my order would be Kai, Baekhyun, and Dio too. Wow, I see people are putting Dio at the bottom. I don't know how I feel about this. Even though I would do the same. Y'all can't do it. I'm allowed to put him at the bottom, but you can't. All right, so overall, shout outs to Shu, because you really did that. You did the damn thing. All right, so another moment. This is actually, EXID would be 3rd gen, right?
If it's 10 years, then yes.
Okay, so calling out 3rd gen fans, you might not be in the retirement home just yet, but you're getting there. The girls decided to bless us with a comeback. And yes, as you mentioned, it's a 10-year anniversary comeback. They said, we've left y'all for a little too long, all right? We need to remind y'all what EXID did and their legacy. And they released the song Fire. Just kidding. They released I got the fire, dun 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 dun, coom coom coom. I got a okay. There's so many fire K-pop songs. No, but they released the song Fire. Or Booty Nah. Yes. All 5 members back. You know, have to sprinkle in the fact that I can kind of read Hangul. And I loved it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was really fun. I think they looked good. I think Miss Hani, she really, like, if you were to explain in 2022 that this girl got famous off of a fan cam, well, I guess you can get famous off of fan cams now, so it wouldn't be that bad, like, that weird of a thing. But, like, looking at her, you can kind of just, like, her face, like, I'm usually not the one to be like, oh my god, their facial expression, but her facial expressions were so on point this whole entire, like, she looked so cool. Yeah. Like, and she said, let me pop in these color contacts as I usually do, and they worked, and they looked good, and I just really, really liked it. I was really surprised because who is it? Junghwa, her second verse, well, I really liked Hani's first verse, 8. Ellie wasn't doing it as much for me. Usually her raps get me, but it wasn't doing it. But I was really surprised. Usually she has like the catchy part. And then I was surprised how much I liked Junghwa's. She starts off the second verse. I was like, okay. Like usually I'm just like, her parts are like whatever for me. But I was like, okay, kind of eat. Like that was probably my favorite part. But overall, really, really liked it. What did you think, Jazz?
I only listened to it once, so like I can't remember everything. Mm-hmm. But I do remember I liked it. That was actually very. To me, it sounded like it followed a very YG formula.
Very much
Like
so.
another 2010s like YG song to me, and I think that's why I like it. I liked it even though I only listened to it once. I was like, this is the YG I remember. Before Teddy was just like all over it. Because I feel like it even ended with the whole like YG party.
Oh my god. I was like, are we sure this wasn't supposed to be on Born Pink? What's going on? But
Yeah.
definitely got it. Definitely got it. Oh my god, I love oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, all their songs kind of sounded like up and down, but they ate anyway. All those songs. Not a single miss. Aldi says this song's okay for me, but I'm honestly just so happy they released something. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. It's cool that they came back together.
Andy says this background in the thumbnail kind of reminds me of Big Bang's Monster Envy. It was giving me Big Bang, Blackpink. It was like you said, it was very YG.
I love you, baby.
I'm not a monster. Teddy says, what's up, Teddy? This is the first time besides Hwasa where I see females wearing leotards. Oh yeah, I was really shocked. Ellie is kind of like, she's just kind of wearing like a bathing suit and then like the little glitter tassel thing, so you can see the whole thing. I was like, oh, okay. She said I'm grown, so yes.
Is that for real? Do other people not wear leotards?
I don't think it's just like that blatant. Like they would have something over it, like a skirt or something like that. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them just wear like that. Maybe Hyuna at some point probably has. That's the only person I could probably guess. But yeah, I don't think so.
What's her name, right? Hyorin?
Oh, maybe Hyorin. And I think, what was Stellar? They probably at some point did too. But yeah. One thing that I thought was quite weird, and hopefully I downloaded the picture because I'm not sure, is that there's this one scene where they're dancing, because their whole plot is that they get taken to jail, so they're like dancing in jail in a lot of the scenes. So one scene they're like in the middle of the jail cell or whatever, and they're dancing, and oh, you can't really see it well here. Let me see if I full screen it, or no, not full screen it. Ooh, too big. If you see Miss Hanarella, they like blurred out her hair, and you can see it more in this scene too. And I was like, I thought it was really strange, and then it hit me that I feel like they blurred out her hair because it's braids, maybe. And so they're like, we're not gonna get got for cultural appropriation, but we already filmed this, so I don't know. Maybe if anyone can think of it, because I'm noticing. Well, Ellie has French braids, so it's not the same. But like, I feel like they blurred it out because it was braids. Maybe I'm missing something. These are not good pics.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
But that's so weird.
There's something written in her hair or something.
Yeah, maybe it was branded hair.
It's a brand deal.
Coca-Cola weave.
Yeah, Hershey's.
Hershey's chocolate extensions. I'm like really confused, but maybe it will come out. But that was the first thing that stood out to me, because I was just like, first I thought they were blurring, like she maybe had a tattoo or something they were blurring, but I was like, why would they blur it in her own music video? But yeah, then I noticed that if you look at the scene, every shot of her hair is blurred, and I think it's really, really weird. If it is because they had braids, girl, what is even going on? Because we're gonna see them regardless. It's not that serious, but I don't even know. I thought that was quite strange. Teddy says, wait, so fourth gen groups are gonna be fighting with their contemporaries and second gen groups? I mean, this past couple months have been like, you have like Blackpink third gen with SNSD second gen with like New Jeans and IVE. Like they've all been duking it out in the charts over the past couple months.
Yeah. Girls' Generation is still doing very well though.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, charts are interesting to me.
They very are. I don't know. I know I'm like becoming a New Jeans whatever, but I just think New Jeans, the phenomenon that is New Jeans, is so intriguing to me. But yeah, that's lazy editing, at least. Keep out the birds. Yeah, because it looks weird. Like, it looks even more jarring because it's very obvious, well, in my opinion, that they're trying to hide something. So, I don't know. I thought that was strange, though. But yeah. So, last but not least, this is not really a comeback per se, but I guess, speaking of New Jeans, maybe they're coming back. Maybe they're announcing something like a light stick ? But on, I believe it was the, let me make sure I have this right. On the 28th, was it? Yeah. So yesterday, they posted something to their Instagram account where it was a little carrot and a little heart, and it said New Jeans first EP, We Are New Jeans. And so I don't know what this is. I'm pretty sure their first EP was the one with like Cookie and all that. So I don't know if this is an announcement of a new album or maybe a light stick or something like that. But the girls are, you know, intrigued. I don't know. I feel like it might be too early for a new album, especially because all their songs are still doing very well. But yeah. What do you think New Jeans is... Actually, when do you think they're going to actually come back for their first actual comeback? And do you think that they should wait till the like the you know, hype boy attention Cookie hype dies down, or they should just strike while the iron's hot?
I feel like they should wait. I don't even know.
I mean,
I don't know. It's like if they do bad, no offense. Like if it's a bad song, what's that gonna do? Like just ride what you have until you don't have it anymore, and then take the chance with another song. And if it does bad, then it's like at least you rode that other wave.
That's fair. That's fair. I was thinking maybe because if you strike while the iron's hot, if it's popular, then it will literally be just like your currently popular songs exchanging place with your new popular songs. So it's like literally like, oh, dominance. And then if it flops, it's like, well, who cares if that flops? Because we literally have these other songs that we can perform and remind you that we still have songs that aren't floppy.
What if people are like, wow, that was so bad that Hype Boy is now my least favorite song. I don't know how you did it, but that new song, like, it was so bad that I just couldn't. I can't even look at your discography anymore.
Then I'll be like, wow, y'all people need some help, because that is the most extreme reaction to not like, I hate this song you released. I'm literally unliking all your past songs. It's not happening for you, sis. It's not happening.
I don't know how the world works.
Teddy says, at least 6 months from now, the musical landscape could change drastically. They set the bar. So that's true. I was literally talking about this with you before, Jasmine, but I feel like as a new group, I would actually be more burdened to have such a popular first song, because I feel like you can only go up from there, or people are going to say you're a flop, or just be like, oh, it's a disappointment this time around. I'd rather have just like like StayC, ASAP. I feel like that's the perfect level of popularity you want, right? Like a lot of people know it, it's on the charts, you are promoting it, getting it out there and stuff like that, but it's not so immensely popular that it's like, oh my god, we literally need to make Jesus in K-pop form for it to literally top this, because that's too much of a burden. Like it's too much of a burden. And I would hate to be one of those groups who like peaked early. Like, I don't know. That's a lot of pressure.
Well, I was like, just ride out the wave until...
That's fair.
That's done.
That's fair. So we'll keep an eye.
Maybe make a video for Hype Boy or something, or another song. Or did they already do that?
Yeah, they have like 3 videos, or 4, right? They have 1 or 5?
They did that all wrong.
Don't they have one for every member? Maybe I'm lying. I only watched the Minji one. Minji? That's her name? I don't know. I only watched one Hype Boy.
Like an actual music video?
Yeah. Well, I guess. What do you mean actual?
I feel like they did that wrong. They should have spread it out.
I mean, I don't know what, because I know Attention was released first, and then the album and the other songs were released. So they somewhat spread it out. Somebody tell me if I'm like,
isn't it like only like 2 months old?
Hype Boy or Tension?
The whole entire thing.
Well, yeah, because I think they debuted with Detention in July, and then
July.
Oh wait, I think Hype Boy only came out a little. Let me look this up. Hype Boy might have actually only came out like a day later. Oh my God. Oh yeah, they were like within weeks of each other, like a couple days of each other. Huh, interesting.
Yeah, they should spread that completely out. I feel like do what I don't know. I feel like not American, but like Western artists, they'll like spread out the songs.
Yeah, and like out the albums,
like release videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're really into them, like of course you'll know the song already and be like, oh, I already knew this song, but it's like to the general public, they're like, oh my gosh, this is a new song.
That's true.
It's so good.
Yeah, and that way you don't have to like create a whole new set of songs every time you want to promote one. You can just like yeah. That's true. Teddy says, I need New Jeans to promote stateside. I think they already probably have a really big fandom here, so that's actually looking very realistic. All right, so we'll keep an eye out.
They only have like 3 songs.
4. And I think that's fine. Go to KCON. Did KCON already have
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Something where there's other people, but like just for or a fan meet, maybe like to do a concert, and you only have 4 songs. That's kind of like, how long is that?
Didn't Blackpink do that though when they came out? They were like,
that was already concerning. If that didn't happen.
You get a remix, you get some special stages, bada boom, bada bang. You got 8 minutes right there. And I'm just kidding.
8 minutes. You're in and out in 30 minutes.
You can go get a snack. Listen, they're thinking of you. Foxy Kitty says 4 versions of Hype Boy. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was multiple versions. 4 versions of the Hype Boy music video, not the song.
Oh, I was gonna like, for what?
To Hype Boy, la la la.
The Christmas version.
Oh my God, following in BTS's footsteps. Tiffany says, I think what made them get more attention, no pun intended, was that they released the MV for attention without a teaser. Yeah, the whole Beyonce drop thing. I think that. But the thing is, that could also have heavily backfired, and people be like, okay, who cares?
To be honest, I thought it did because I did not pay attention to them.
You didn't pay attention.
And then I feel like we did like another podcast, and then you were like, oh, they're doing so well. And I was like, and really? Because I don't pay attention to charts by myself. I just pay attention to what I listen to usually. And I was just like, when attention came out, I was like, I like it, but it's not like extravagant like that. I would be like, oh, it's number 1. Like I just never I never thought that. So it's very interesting that it worked out like that.
Yeah, it's just a very interesting phenomenon. That's why I feel like I'm just so like weirdly fascinated with them and like their whole rise, because I feel like not that it's I guess it's unprecedented in the fact that like in K-pop, I don't think there's ever been like that kind of surprise debut like that. Like literally, you sent me that thing where there's like a teaser for the teaser for the blood type for the cornea scan. Like it's like 10,000 things to be teased, and like, you know, teaser to show off their nails and their nostrils. Like it's just crazy. Like I don't even think the members, I remember that. I mean, I read that the members, there was no indication of who was going to be in this group. It literally just dropped, which, you know, could backfire, but then also is like, oh my God, I have to learn all these things suddenly, like, you know, and people go like over time. So interesting. But for now, Ive still remains the podcast niece. New Jeans, I see you creeping up, but Ive still has it.
I'm not convinced.
How dare you?
They're your nieces.
Oh wow!
We're only related
a
from
family
our,
split.
Podcast aunt, our podcast aunts are like the only way that we're connected.
Wow, not a family split. Not a family split. Okay. There's 2 families though.
We're still together. It's just
2 family trees.
They're not mine.
All right then. All right, we'll keep an eye out for them. And oh yeah, StayC. I did kind of abandon StayC. That was whack of me. Okay, 2 nieces.
I said like one episode. Like, yeah, exactly. Anyway,
so true.
So
That's so true. It's just that I've just been releasing a lot of songs that I really love. Maybe we should be like podcast nieces. You can only be the niece your first year. It's like kind of like a rookie award, and then you have to be like the. I don't even know. The podcast nation's niece.
Depending on how their careers go.
Podcast goddaughters, I love that too. Podcast cousins. All right, so that is all we actually had for today. But Jas, actually, I don't know what I was gonna say. Y'all have anything else you want to talk about?
I was gonna say, do I have anything to say?
Oh wait, we did do the Xiumin Technically. Oh, dang. Well, that was quick.
He also was on shows. That's about it.
Oh yeah, where he was showing off his black family.
Oh gosh. Well, yeah, but no. He also was on a show with Xiumin, and then I think he did a radio show. So been doing stuff.
Do you think he'll be on this show? Can you get him? Can you get him on this show?
He's really busy now, so I don't know.
Oh yeah.
We should contact those other people. They might speak English, and then we can get introduced.
Oh, the guys that were on the things. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was just kidding. He doesn't have to be on here.
He wouldn't want to. Especially when the people try to vote him a flop. How dare.
We were just trying to be honest. We were trying to make him grow, okay? Is he above growth?
He is.
Okay,
so.
Cool.
He's a grown man.
Whoa. I just saw Trevor Noah is leaving The Daily Show after 70. Is it because he's dating Dua Lipa?
When I saw that, let me tell you, I was in shock. I was in confusion. I don't know why. Like, it was like so shocking to me. I was like, what? I have to tell everyone about this. I have to send it to everyone. I gotta tell someone about this.
Ooh, do you have a little crush on Trevor and your little jelly?
No, it's just like, how do they know each other?
Not who are you? Who are they?
No.
Who are you to each other?
They seem like they come from different, like, how would they even, like, met? Like, she's like a pop star. He's on The Daily Show. I get it. They're celebrities, but it just seems like two different people. I don't know why. Like, I feel like they're in two different sides of my life.
That's fair.
Like, I watch The Daily Show to be, like, entertained about serious things, and then there's Dua Lipa that I listen to because I'm like, wow, I want to listen to music that's, like, great. It's like two different things. I don't know.
I mean,
it's very weird.
I feel like everyone in Hollywood knows everyone, like, no matter what they do. Yeah. Royally Princess asks, any good K-dramas out?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't been watching. I know is it Park Min Young, the one that was just in that crazy scandal where her boyfriend was like a scammer? I know she has one called.
Everybody a scammer.
I don't even know. It's like it's a hobby.
Side job. Yeah, it's like everybody's side job. A scammer.
Their second hustle.
Guys are surprised anymore. It's like, okay, I mean, just be safe. Get caught.
She's in something called The Love Contract, and it looks kind of cute. I don't know if it's because, like, you know, I just keep getting fed like articles and stuff like that about it, but I do want to check that out. I don't know what it's about though. There was like a couple manhwa based dramas I know coming down the pipeline, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. What's the hot drama? And give us synopsises if you can too, because I do want to get dramas. I love like cutting up to like a cute drama like in the middle of the night with some coffee or wine or something like that. So I need good dramas, but I always need somebody to like give me the okay that it's a good drama first, because I'm so paranoid like that I'm gonna waste my time. Yeah, because dramas are so long.
Yeah. Like the freaking like, how does it work on TV? I've always wondered this.
Yeah.
Like, are there no commercials? Like, do they just sit there for like an hour and 5 minutes and watch a whole entire season? Because it's like, it's a movie every episode. And like, sometimes they'll go on for like 32 episodes, and it's like, that's a lot of my life. I just
not your
reading
life.
subtitles.
Not you counting down the minutes of your life. I will say for like well, particularly I was watching Streetman Fighter. That commercial list was 2 hours, and I'm like, how much is that with the commercials? That's so long.
Like how? What do they do? Like, do they just go home and that's like they have to just watch like one drama? They can only designate one drama.
I don't know, but yeah. I definitely can't do like binge, like, because I will like binge an anime show or whatever, and or like, you know, sometimes it's just a cartoon series because I really like cartoons, and like that's just like it's like 30 minutes, and then like with the commercials it's like 22 minutes, but like with a drama I have to be like, okay, I'm dedicating time today, tomorrow, like if I'm gonna try to binge this. I wasn't really feeling the release, but they have some good music. Oh, are we talking about StayC's? Yeah, I'll admit that nothing has catched me as much as ASAP. What was their second single?
Fake Stan.
I think, yeah, I know.
Ditched them so quick.
My StayC Stan card's gonna...
That's what's gonna happen to New Jeans.
Don't do that.
Ditched them so quick.
No, I think they're so adorable.
You're like, sweet boy.
Tal says, I'll let my husband of 1 year, Suho, let his friend Xiumin know you want him on the pod. Thank you for the connects. Listen, Tal put in work. Jazz, you should have to connect. Xiumin.
And who are you? Who is this?
Who are any of you? Oh, they're dating? Yeah, well, that was the whole thing. Park Min-young was revealed by Dispatch to be dating like the CEO guy. But then, well, with the reveal, and I'm like, this is kind of shady, but with the reveal, they revealed that this guy was like kind of a scammer. He had been like to jail for like, you know, fraud. He had said that he was the CEO of all these companies, but turns out that he was not on any of like the public listings, but it was like his sister that was actually the CEO. And he was just like, he had been in like hiding. So it was really shady stuff. And she ended up breaking up with him shortly after this was all revealed.
He was in hiding and she somehow started dating this man. She was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm in hiding. And she was just like,
oh, I don't think, maybe, I don't know.
That's cute.
Not cute. Hiding? Yeah. Wait, let me make sure, because I don't want to do Park Min-young like this. But I mean, I think he definitely probably scammed her. Like, was like, hey, I'm this, that, and the third. And for him to be in the same circles to meet him, she probably was like, okay, he must be... Okay, here it is. So this is from Soompi. On September 28th, Dispatch reported that the actress is in a relationship with a wealthy businessman, Kang, and also brought up various allegations against him. In addition, it was additionally reported by SBS on September 29th that Park Min-young's older sister is an outside director of Biogen, one of the companies listed on Kang's business card that he noted he was the chairman of. What? Girl, were y'all scamming together? What's going on? Hold on, let me try to find the first one that really like went into detail to all his scamations. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, wait, no, is this one I just... Okay, yeah. So, Dispatch reported that she was dating this wealthy businessman named Kang. According to Dispatch, Kang's company Vidente is the largest shareholder of BitThumb Holdings, and Kang is tightly connected to Choropem Media, which acquired Park Min-young's agency Hook Entertainment. Dispatch also brought up various allegations against Kang. His business cards notes him as the chairman of Vidente, in Biogen, Bucket Studio, and BitThumb Live. However, his name is not publicly listed in relation to these companies. When Dispatch contacted the companies and asked about him, they said, "Who is that?" and only mentioned the name of his sister, who is publicly known as the CEO of these companies. In addition, Kang's companies, everything he owns, including his house, cars, golf course, are not registered under his name. From 2013 to 2014, Kang swindled about 3.5 billion won and was indicted for fraud and document forging. In 2016, he received a 2-year and 6-month prison sentence with a probation period of 3 years. From 2014 to 2015, Kang helped Financial Corporation A with an acquisition and received private placement bonds worth 33.2 billion won, and then eventually loaned 9 billion won more, receiving a total of 42.2 billion won in private placement bonds. He still has about 12 billion won of unpaid debt to A. Kang was completely hidden from 2016 to 2020. Informants C, D, and E commented regarding what occurred over those 4 years. C said that it is true that he hasn't paid back his debt, while D shared he went in and out of Thailand often since 2016. He said he's working on a resort business, but nothing was been confirmed. He added Kang is acquainted with gangsters in Songnam. He did something in Pattaya, but it is difficult for me to say more. Whew, so he is a scammer. Scam Young in shambles. Scam Young could never, because this guy.
I like how Taehyung was like literally 12. Comparing this man.
It's tongue in cheek,
to an
y'all.
old
Tongue in
man.
cheek. Yeah, this guy is crazy. Yeah, that's really scary though, that you could date somebody and not know allegedly that all this was going on. That's really scary.
Yeah.
Well, poor dat. I'm just kidding. That's really sad. I hope nothing happened to her, and I hope he goes back to jail. That's really scary. Apparently some rando got on stage while CL was performing somewhere. Oh no. What?
That would be scary.
Why do they do this? Stans, stop this. This is unhinged behavior. Let me see if I can play this. What? Chemical Hype Boy is just really the song of the century. It's not even called Chemical Hype Boy. Hype Boy is really the song of the century.
You just added a whole entire word.
All right, oops. Let's see. Okay. So, okay. Judging from CL's reaction and how someone ran after him, seems like this guy just randomly jumped on stage. Good thing CL is chill and professional enough to just laugh and go with it.
I put it on ice, bitch. Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah, no, okay.
Let's go.
I like
Not him almost breaking his neck because he was trying to do the whip. What was that?
Under pressure. I put it on ice, bitch.
Are you still there?
Get off the stage, mama!
How did that guy take so long just to grab this man? He was like, oh, oh, you're not part of the act. I thought you were friends.
Oh my god. Well, she did. She was real chill with this. She was like, hey, how your mama been?
You would think her manager would be like, that's not right. Maybe he just wasn't looking.
Oh god, jail. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that because that's scary, because it's like, yeah, maybe this guy just wanted his cute little moment with CL and like maybe a little bit of 15 seconds of fame, but like you never know who's gonna get up there and, you know, try to interact with you. So that's always really just don't do it, y'all, even if you got the chance. This is super random, but Sserafim is dropping their second album on October 17th. I saw that they were teasing. What you looking at? Oh wait, let's try to. Is it this?
I don't know what it is. Is it this?
What you looking at?
Isn't it like something like that? What are you looking at? Something like that.
Mess. Yo, that was actually scary. Yeah. What a mess. People should not. Oh, Stereotype. Yes, I like that song. Woo Young Woo is a young lawyer with Asperger's syndrome. She boasts a high IQ, an impressive memory, and a wonderful creative thought process, but she struggles with everyday. Oh, extra! I was like, I thought you were telling us about like a story.
This, like,
Extraordinary Attorney Woo.
Like, I've heard of this, but it seems like, is it not the same as like The Good Doctor, but she's a lawyer instead of a doctor?
I don't know. I've never watched The Good Doctor.
The Good Doctor was like, he had I don't know if he had Asperger's or if he a different form of autism. But yeah, I think it was like Ju-won.
Oh, they made a Korean version of The Good Doctor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the original.
Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, okay. That's kind of cool. Did you know that Lighthouse movie with like Keanu Reeves and like Sandra Bullock or something was originally Korean? you know, there was that movie called Lighthouse, and it was like this guy that lives in a like lighthouse, and like the twist was like that they weren't
Lake House.
Lake House, yeah.
Wait, that's a Korean movie? Really?
Yes, and guess who was the mother effing person who
Rain?
No, oh my god, I wish. I mean,
Rain is. She like closes the mailbox. Like, no. I mean,
let me make sure I have this right. Was that Sandra Bullock? Okay, Sandra.
Who is it?
It
was
is.
I'm pretty sure it was the two of them.
Let me make sure I have this right.
The Korean one.
The real podcast boyfriend. Hold on. Okay.
Speed. When you said their names, I was thinking Speed. I was like, that has nothing to do with a lighthouse. What are you talking about?
Let's see. Okay, so it's called Il Mare, and it was originally a 2000s South Korean movie, and it's Junji Hyun and Lee Jung Jae. First of all, beautiful. They're both look so gorgeous, but he looks so cute when he's young. Okay, well, let me show you. I watched it because it's actually on YouTube for free, or it's on YouTube anyway. It's on YouTube anyway. I don't know if it's supposed to be for free. I might have paid for it. I could see. I wanted to watch all his movies, but let me see if I can find a good picture because he looked so cute. But it's really sad, but it's very beautiful.
It looks the same.
Ageless king is what you're saying, right?
I don't like his hair.
Okay, well, you know what? You don't have to hate. You don't have to hate. All right. So
looks good.
Y'all don't gotta go home, but you gotta actually before I even say that, everyone right now, if you haven't already, make sure you give this stream a like. How dare you? Well, they can't dislike, so give it a like if you enjoyed the show. Yeah. Dislike. Well, I won't see it. I mean, so
you can't dislike.
But yes, as usual, guys, you don't have to go home, but you have to get the heck out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for this early episode of The Sleepy Idol. Last call, get your last drinks, one last shot of that good H2O. A little bit of ASMR for you.
Oh gosh. Oh, ew. I can't hear you.
Should I do the ASMR eye bigger?
What is that? Why would that? How would you even hear that?
Wait, you can't hear it?
No, I don't want to know what it sounds like. Please stop.
Can you guys hear
it? No.
Oh, not my makeup coming off. See? Karma. Leanne is like, get out, Jay. We're closing it up. Thank you guys so much.
Just really, no, not the eye juice.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for everyone who's coming out. So many people. Andy, Teddy, Andre, Leanne, Daisy, Tiffany. I probably forgot a lot of names. I'm so sorry. But thank you for everyone who came out. Royally Princess, LD, Candace. It's always so nice to see new and old faces. Tal, of course, coming through. And it's always nice to have different perspectives. Just before we go, is there anything you want to tell the people?
It's fall. That means Halloween is coming, and I love Halloween, so I'm excited.
Me too.
And I get to wear sweaters.
Oh yeah, I gotta take them out. Yeah, sweater, guys. Sweater's the best time to wear a sweater. It's all the time. One with a collar, turtleneck. That's the kind. Cause when you're a little preview for our mixtape that's dropping, y'all.
I feel like we'd be copyrighted.
Listen, we don't know. It might be public domain now. It might have.
I'm pretty sure I've heard it. I can listen to it on Spotify. So.
Well, I tried. We'll remix it a little. But yes, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will follow me on Twitter for updates for my streaming schedule. I don't only stream the Sleepy Idol, but I stream on Twitch sometimes. So go ahead, check that out. And I hope you guys have a great night. See you next time on The Sleepy...
No, wait, no.
Idol. you, so won't invite.
Oh, I did it right. I did it. Every time I get the hand right, I'm like, oh my gosh, I used my brain.
I feel bad though because it's never consistent. I'm like the sleepy, I know, and you just have to kind of find out. Bye everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.